Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. I'm Mike. In case you just had a little question about that. Current blood sugar at 5:45 in the a.m., fully calibrated, we're sitting at 6.4. Pretty good number, but we'll discuss that in just a few seconds. I have 0%, zero units of active insulin. I didn't have any corrections last night. My basal rate did a pretty good job. All last night, I was pretty stable. So, there's nothing really to complain about here. Let's take a look at the information we have about the pump and how that's working. It's fully connected and the transmitter's connected. My battery life is at full and my transmitter is at 75%. Okay? I have 5 days left, and I have, let me take a look, 93.5 units of insulin left. So, pump's working good, working well. It's also working good, I guess. Okay, time and range. We're looking at 97% time and range, which is a good number. It's a very good number. You're only a smidge away from getting that 100% day. Active insulin, above 10 millimoles, 3% of the time. In range is 97%. So that equals 100% right there. So if 1% represents 15 minutes, I was above 10 for 45 minutes. That's it. Below is 0. Average sugar is at 6.8. Pretty good day. This day is a win. So sit back, relax, and we'll get going. Don't sit back and relax yet. We gotta find out what we're talking about today. Little slip up mental note here. Today, I want to discuss why are we so judged? Sit back now, go get your coffee, and we'll be right back. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Can we really help it? We're always going to be judged against the general population. I really don't know what more to say. Well, thanks for I've always felt it's someone who wants to be superior, and diabetes is something they can pick on. I could have used bullying. I could have used many other titles for this video, but I think judging is sort of the best. A friend of mine said that you can only judge if you have type 1 diabetes. And I've used the example of a person. I was in a group diabetic setting, and this person didn't have diabetes. So I get rid of that chain there. But her husband did. And she automatically assumed she knew everything of diabetes and was criticizing everyone in the group. Oh, they don't take care of themselves. Their treatment plans, oh, they should follow our treatment plan. And it was the whole, I think it was 3 weeks, I was part of this study with them. And it was just mind-boggling. But I think as humans, we always try to be better than the people around us. There was an old saying, keeping up with the Jones. Well, I think that's quite relevant. Excuse me here. There we go, that's better. Keeping up with others is something we should not respond to. Pure and simple. They just want to feel that they are superior. They are superior in knowledge. They're superior in their beauty. And also, oh, I don't have to take insulin. And it can be little condescending things. Oh, I don't know how you do it. I could never take insulin. Well, that's a little difficult to say. If you are trying and the only way you can bring down your blood sugar and stop feeling like crap is to take insulin, then take insulin. It's not rocket science here. Oh, but I could never do this. Thank God I'm perfect. People are going to say about your diet, oh, you're not allowed that. Well, excuse me, yes, I'm allowed that. I follow the treatment plan set out by my doctor. Thank you for your concern. And move on. Don't think twice about them. Because little snippets of like that can get into your brain. You're not going to entertain that. I don't care who the person is. Husband, wife, girlfriend, boyfriend. Certainly hope it's not your parents, but some aspects I guess it could be. We should not be judged on something people know very little about. They don't have to live every day with it. My biggest point that used to drive me crazy is, oh, you are a diabetic. It's kind of like, well, really? No one told me. You need to be better than what they're trying to do to you. You need to raise yourself above the platform. I don't mean for you to be nasty to anyone. Just your inside feeling, knowing that you're doing the best you can. I've had everyone, from people I've just met to people who know me for years, say, oh, you don't know how to treat your diabetes. My grandmother's way is the best, and she cured herself of diabetes. Thank you very much for your concern. I must be below par then. No, I guess that's not the correct thing. Thank you for your concern. But my treatment's fine. And that's the end of it. Don't get into, well, you should only be eating no sugar. You shouldn't have fruit because fruit raises the blood sugar. You shouldn't be taking your insulin now. You should be doing it back, blah, 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 whatever the reasoning is. You have a game plan set out by you and your doctor, and you should be following that game plan. No one really should be putting you down. And that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to act that they are superior to you, which in most cases they're not. 3 people you should be concerned with is a nurse who deals with diabetes, yourself, and your doctor. Those are the 3 people who can probably make comments about your health and your diabetes treatment. If you're not following the plans, okay, but they still shouldn't be judging. It's kind of like, well, I'm perfect. I don't have diabetes. And to be perfectly honest, I hope you never do. It's kind of like I wish they would have to go through a day of getting up, doing blood sugars, having low blood sugars, eating only certain amounts. It's astronomical, worried about your blood sugars all the time. And then being so righteous, then to come back and criticize, well, it's a little bit more. You've lived a day in the life of me. Okay, maybe we can talk. But till that point, I don't think we can. So thank you very much for your concern. But I've got the game plan set forth by my doctor, and that's what I'm going to stick with. Thank you for your concern. And move on. People are always trying to be better than us. They're always going to judge, and it's always going to be in the kind of I'm better than you tone. So condescending facts will come forth to you. Oh, you have diabetes? Oh, I'm so glad I never got it. Well, how does that make you feel? Immediately that comes to mind with that comment. Oh, I'm not good enough. Well, you know what? Damn it, you are good enough. And it's got to stop here. Don't let anyone judge you. Be polite back. There's no point in getting into an argument about it. Just thank them from their concern and move on. What do I say to people who come up and say, well, my grandmother had diabetes and she just changed things and her diabetes went away. That's wonderful. Have a great day. Thank you. Now, don't get judging mixed up with people who have a generalized interest or concern. Sometimes people will come up and say, "Oh, that must be very difficult. How do you give yourself shots every day?" That's someone who wants to learn about the condition and why and how we live with the disease. But people just coming down and say, "Oh, you're not allowed to eat that." Well, you don't know what I'm allowed to eat and what I'm not allowed to eat. There could be a number of reasons why I'm having that sweet. I could just like it. I could be low. But in their mind, "Oh, you're not allowed that." And I think, oh God, thank you for your concern, and I move on. Don't let it get in. Don't start thinking, "Oh my God, I'm terrible at this. I'll never get control." And when you start doubting yourself, it can affect your control because you're just not in the full game. Again, 3 people whose understanding about diabetes should be in your mind. 1, being yourself. You know what's right and wrong. You know about your diabetes care. 2nd is your doctor or any other medical trained professional. 3 is people at your diabetes clinic. Those are the 3 people who work for your diabetes plan. Now, there could be close friends, other people who have diabetes that you can chat with. Just take the information, because there's going to be people in that group too. "Oh, I'm much better than all of you." I've seen it. I know it happens out there. And with that, I hope you have a super day. Don't be judged out there. We'll talk again soon. Bye now. My next vlog topic will be Hi, it's Mike again. Just to let you know, tomorrow's video is about surviving your first year with diabetes and what it was like for me. Because this is all I have is my experiences with diabetes. So, see you tomorrow at 8 a.m. Pacific time, and we'll get going. Have a great day, and we'll talk again soon. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.